Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi live stream. Hello Blue Hedgehog, hello Blonde Soldier, and hello Burainer. Before we start the stream, I wanted to say something very important. Shikanoko noko noko kosh tan tan. Okay, yeah, this is the guy who this is the guy who hunts humans. More or less, you mean the deer who hunts humans. Yeah. Tonight we're playing as Shikanosuke and his dear friend Oyaa-san. Now, he's a newcomer from Sengoku Basara 4. He uses nunchucks and he's pretty unique. And trust me when I say this, if you equip his special inscription, Oyaa-san becomes super aggressive. And super aggressive Oyaa-san is actually pretty damn deadly. Like, he might take out... Honestly, like, considering Oyaa-san cannot die, he might take out Tadakatsu and Ashikaga Yoshiteru easily. I've experienced that playing this game. I remember fighting Tadakatsu and Yoshiteru, and I didn't do any of the work. I let the deer do all the work, and then, yeah, she easily killed Tadakatsu and Yoshiteru. And once again, Oyaa-san is immune. She cannot die. I wish you could play as deer. Well, you can kind of play as the deer Oyaa-san in this game. It's one of her special moves. Alright? Okay. So, yeah. Last stream was last week. I was slacking off quite a while when it comes to streaming because I'm preparing for another video. And also, I spend too much time on Final Fantasy VII Remake, replaying that game on hard. So, my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know what? Without further ado, let's get right into the Shikanoko noko noko kosh tan tan. His character is also a parody of Saint Seiya. You'll see. I'd order another AV selector. Mine is broke. What's an AV selector? Pardon me. By the way, Shikanosuke is a newcomer in Samurai Warriors 5. He uses the dual swords, or the dual katana. He's a clone of Ieyasu. Hello, something, yeah, Kosh Tan Tan. So, one unique feature I really love about Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi is that some of the characters, at least all of the new characters, have unique menu themes. Is this perhaps another feature? Well, you have the deer. Hello, Bigglescock. Yeah. Every character, or all of the new characters have their own battle preparation theme. Now, some of the older characters do have unique battle preparation themes, like Oichi, but all of the newcomers from Sengoku Basara 4 had, or has, an original battle preparation theme. You can hook multi-RCA devices at once, and mine was an RF modulator as well, so I could output one of my CRT TV and AV output to my recording device. Ah, that's cool. Okay, so where do we start? Let's start with Masamune. Yeah, the dragon race at the Oshu. Now, of course, we have Keiji as our secondary character here. So, Shikanosuke's weapon is a nunchuck, right? It's a ball nunchuck. So this is his default weapon, which we are going to start with. His second weapon, like a spiky nunchuck, like a spiky ball nunchuck. His third weapon, like a blue Saturn-like ball. And his final weapon, or like his fourth weapon, which I use it as his ultimate weapon. That's how I was doing my Super Mario Brothers randomizer playthroughs. I see. His joke weapon is sausages. and the alternate colors, the blue and the gold. Alternate colors of his base weapons. KG, the same, right? We've went over KG multiple times, so we're gonna use his base weapon for both characters. Now, technically, considering I'm picking Shikanosuke here, you don't play as 2 characters, you play as 3 characters. Well, you control 2 characters, and 1 character is an AI, right? A CPU. Oyaa-san is doing his own thing. Or sorry, doing her own thing, because she's actually, like, Oyaa-san is a female deer, not a male deer. Costumes. To my surprise, Shikanosuke doesn't have any DLC costumes, considering he is a newcomer in Sengoku Basara 4. I think he's the only Sengoku Basara 4 newcomer that does not have a DLC costume. So this is his default outfit. Once again, his design is a parody of Saint Seiya. His secondary outfit, which is a lot better than his primary one. It looks way cooler. And his third outfit that you unlock from the from the Tencom art. Yeah, he wears like crimson or magenta, because this is the color of his master, Amago Haruhisa, which was a unique NPC in Sengoku Basara 3. Unfortunately, he was never playable. He's a roulette bonus character in this game, but I'm turning off the roulette. Okay, so we're going to go with his default outfit. KG, he has a he has a DLC outfit, default outfit, second outfit, third outfit. Yeah, a recolor of his default outfit and DLC outfit from Resident Evil 5, Chris Redfield. And he uses Chris Redfield's knife instead of his Odachi. Just so you know, Profar, I'm going to check eBay and see if I can buy a green monkeys or silver snake shirt. I already own a purple parrot shirt. Nice. Nice to see. A good old respect to Legends of the Hidden Temple. I remember they had an adult version of the show back in 2016 or 2017, and it sucks. Okay, it's unfortunate that we cannot play as Amago, because I generally like his design and his sand motif. Yeah, Amago's, like, I kind of want to see, like, from the Sengoku Basara 3 non-playable characters, I kind of want to see Amago and Nanbu be playable, especially Nanbu, because I like his ninja design. And not to mention, whenever I see Nanbu, I cannot help but think this is what an older Rikimaru from Tenchu would look like. Adult version was between 2020 and 2021. Actually, it was a TV movie that came out in 2016. Ah, okay, I see. Alright, so without further ado, let's break down his character. Fun fact about Shikanosuke, his voice actor is Irino Miyu, who voiced Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, like I said, we're technically controlling... Well, we're controlling 2, but we are a team of 3. The other is Oyaa-san the deer, and she's just walking front calmly. Come back here. Now, it's like Oyaa-san is not his pet, it's the other way around. Shikanosuke is Oyaa-san's pet. Had a green monkey shirt, but sadly my mother threw it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so let's go over his movesets. Like usual, he has a chain of normal attacks and 9 different special attacks. Bro thinks he's V in DMC. Alright, so... Well, this game came out before DMC 5. Some of the movesets that V has in DMC 5 were taken straight out of Sengoku Basara 4. Now let's go over his normal attacks first. 1, 2, 3. He has more than 9... Sorry, he has more than 8 strings of normal attacks. Yeah, thanks, Oyaa-san is creating a guise. Again, Oyaa-san is doing whatever, right? Oyaa-san has a mind of his own, has a mind of her own. So don't don't bother with Oyaa-san. Now she's sleeping. All right, so let's just focus on Shikanosuke. Okay, normal attacks. Like I said, Shikanosuke's normal attacks is more than 8 strings. So here we go again. Yeah, that part, you notice that part you can actually extend. So when you do normal attack, when he spins his nunchuck, you can extend that, right? You can extend that by during that exact moment. You can extend that by repeatedly pressing the square button. So let's try that again. Hop, 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 hop. Yeah, you need to time it perfectly, okay? You need to time it a little bit perfect. Yeah, you could. Yeah, in order for you to do the helicopter move with the nunchuck, you need to time the square button a little bit better. Let's do that again. But yeah, you already saw it in the first, so I'm not gonna do it again. Right? I'm not really good at timing-based combat. Now, let's go over his aerial normal. Yeah, that's his aerial normal attacks. Let's go to his special attacks. The first special attack, the triangle button. It's a launcher. Which, again, so triangle, it's a launcher that you can connect with an aerial attack like this. Triangle and then square in the air. You can extend that move by holding the triangle button like this. Yeah, that's the extension. So he does a launcher and then he does a diving headbutt. So let's do that again. If you press triangle, normally just tap the triangle button, you'll get a regular launcher, which in the regular launcher, you can chain it with a normal attack or any other special attacks that you want. But if you hold the triangle button, once again, he does a diving headbutt. Alright, now his aerial triangle attack. Yeah, it's the ground pound. Now let's go to his second special attack, the front triangle. Okay, I don't know what you call that. Yeah, let's just call it an alley-oop, okay? He does an alley-oop with Oyaa-san. See? So he carries Oyaa-san with his feet and then jump her through the air like this. Now, you can extend that move by holding the triangle button. So front triangle, front hold triangle like this. Okay, let's do that again. There you go. He will jump and then smash enemies in the air. Let's do that again. Front triangle. Hold the triangle button. Wait. That's a mistake. See? There you go. And then chain it with an attack in the air. Sorry. Let's do that again. So front triangle, hold the triangle button. Yeah, you can do a normal attack or any other attacks in the air with that move because he jumps. Right, now let's go to his hold square button. When you hold the square button, you get this. Yeah, you get a ding. Yeah, he will hit two balls. You see? Ding. So he will hit the balls like a pendulum. Bing. This is actually a good AoE attack. Like a short range AoE attack. And usually I use that as a combo ender. So let's say as a combo ender for normal attacks. So let's say you do your normal attacks and then you hold square in between. Ding. Like that. Ding. Or you can cancel the ding with another attack. So hold square. Ding. Triangle. Hold square. Ding. And then front triangle. Yeah. That's a short range AoE attack, but you can cancel that move with, or like, you can not cancel, you can connect that move immediately to another move. See? Ding. And then to another normal attack. Ding. Another normal attack. Ding. Another normal attack. Ding. Basically, you can kind of do an infinite with this move. So just constantly conduct an infinite normal attack by doing the ding. Ding. Another normal attack. Ding. Another normal attack. Ding. Normal attack. Ding. Or then you want to go to a special attack. basically, you can do some really cool combos with Shikanosuke, and you can really expand your creativity, you could say, with different combinations of move with a ding. And now Oyaa-san is summoning a bomb for whatever reason. Yeah, Oyaa-san likes to do random things, so let's just leave her be. She has her own moveset. Now let's go to his R1 special attack. Yeah, that he does a spin. Like Oyaa-san will carry. Like Oyaa-san will bite or like will grab his foot and then spin it like this. And you can extend that move by holding the R1 button like this. Oh, sorry, you cannot extend that. My bad. You cannot extend that. There's no extension for that. But you can do it in the air. You see? So R1. And then aerial R1. Be right back. Someone's in the front door. Alright, sorry about that. Hello, Warpy. Yeah, the original Shikanoko Noko Noko Kosh Tan Tan. Okay, where was I? Alright, R1, right? So you can do different, you can do two different R1s. Ground R1 and aerial R1. Alright, now let's go to his block special. L1 triangle. Yeah, he does a tennis move, right? So if you tap L1 triangle, he does a quick move. If you hold the L1 triangle button, he do a serve. You see, he's doing in a serve position, and you can do multiple moves with this. You can either press square, right? So let's do that again. L1 triangle hold. You can do a light attack with square. Let's do it again. Hup. Now the light attacks have different directions, so let's do it again. L1 hold triangle. If you press square, that's what you get. Let's do it again. If you press right square, do it again. Hup. Left square. Let's do it again. Hup. Back square. Wait, let's do it again. Hup. It's a timing based move, by the way, so whenever he blinks with the light, you have to press square again. Let's do it again. Hup. Ha. Let's do it again. Hup. L1 triangle, hold, up. Yeah, basically it's a time-based move. Yeah, it's a time-based move. If you time it correctly, you can basically constantly do the tennis move. Alright, now let's go to... Yeah, also, you can do the L1 triangle in the air. Yep. See? And you can go to the serve mode while holding the L1 triangle button in the air. Now, let's go to his L1 square. It's a quick launcher, just like triangle, but it's an even powerful launcher, as Oyaa-san kicks Shikanosuke from the back to launch him in the air. Let's do that again. L1 square. Alright, let's do that again, Oyaa-san. Yeah, you can cancel, or you can connect with other moves when you're in the air as well. So let's say I'm doing L1 square, and then I do the R1 in the air, directly like in mid-air. You can do that. Now let's go to his R2 specials. His first R2 is him throwing like a cookie to Oyaa-san so that Oyaa-san will run through the location that you want her to run through. Wait, what's this? Let's do this again. R2. Hup. Grab the cookie, Oyaa-san. Do that again. Hup. See? She'll grab the cookie. And you can hold... Okay, you can extend that move by holding the R2 button. Instead of one cookie, you get two cookies. Hup. Hup. And if you hold the R2 button a little longer, you'll get three cookies. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can direct where you want to throw the cookie by moving the left analog button. So let's do that again. Here's the cookie. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she will follow where the cookie goes, and you can throw the cookie in the air like this. See? Now let's go to his second R2 attack. Probably my favorite R2. It's a time-based move. So he will summon a giant pendulum like this. There we go. Ding. Now again, this is a time-based move. So you can... Happy Tuesday. I'm a bit busy, but got you tapped. Alright, Montel. Happy Tuesday to you too, buddy. Hope you have a fine day. Now let's do... Okay, where was I? The second R2 is a time-based move. So you need to press the square button every time he dings. So let's do this again. Ding, ding. Ding. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Mm-mm. This is a really good AoE attack. Now, if you do the second R2 in the air, instead of bashing the two pendulums, he will throw the two pendulums like this. See, he went right through the end. Now let's do that again. Let's do the second R2 once again. In order for you to extend this move, you need to press the square button while the pendulum dings. Let's do that again. Ding, ding. Come on, Oyaa-san. Ding. Mm-mm. Right, now for his final R2. His final R2 will let you play as Oyaa-san. So, here we go. There we go. Now you are playing as Oyaa-san. So, Oyaa-san has multiple moves. Okay? So let's go over Oyaa-san's move now. Now her normal attack. Yeah, that's Oyaa-san's normal attack. Now her triangle attack. He kicks. Right, and then jumps. So that's his normal triangle. His front triangle. Oh, okay, let's go. Oh yeah, let's change to Oyaa-san again. his front triangle. Yeah, a quick jab, like a quick horn jab. His Oyaa-san's R1. He doesn't. She doesn't have any block specials. But if you block with Oyaa-san, well, she does. If you block while pressing square or triangle, you get this. This is block triangle. She'll dig and find something. Right? No block square. Okay. So her block special, her L1 triangle is her digging. Alright, we're not done, Oyaa-san. Alright. So L1 triangle. Look for some items in the ground. There you go. You got EXPs. Let's do that again. Oh, you got a cage. Just ram through. Let's do that again. Let's look for something in the ground. Ah, you got a geyser. Let's do that again. Yeah, Shikanosuke is a pretty unique character. And playing as Oyaa-san just adds the charm to Shikanosuke's character and personality. Alright, so that's all for Shikanosuke's moveset. Let's get right into the game. Yeah, Capcom just nails it when it comes to hack and slash combat. Like, I always feel like, why can't we have this kind of combat in Koei games?
Welcome to Fortress of Dragon.
Rent the horse. Time for a race.
Hey, いい仲間を持ってるな。あんたミスしたか。だがわかるだろ。それはあんたにとってチャンスでもあるってこと。
Yeah, you play as 3 characters when you play as Shikanosuke, not 2. And let's go over his musou attack or Basara attack. Onegaishimasu. Hup. Yeah, he rides Oyaa-san. Now this is armorless Shikanosuke, and Shikanosuke can only use the pendulum, like a small pendulum, to attack. Yeah, Shikanosuke shares his armor with Oyaa-san. Ding. お願いします。That's right.
俺は陰で見てんだ。一頭の見る先ってやつに。
鹿之助よ、天と試練を超え立派な雨子武将となれ。
下手人に次ぐ下手人に次ぐ、出てくるなら今のうちだぞ、今のうちだぞ。
咲かせる花の息吹。
That's right again, Oyaa-san.
おやさんを丸焼きにしようだなんて許せないっす。背中拝借。おやさんこれやばいっす。鹿之助絶好調っす。
守りのいろはを叩き込めてりゃ違っただろうが。すさぶ俺を醜いと思いてえなら思えばいい。だが俺に恥じるところはねえ。
Alright, Oyaa-san,
てめえは最後に
take care of him.
要はここからどうする。
I'm gonna play as Oyaa-san.
兄貴と呼ばせていただきたいっす。
そうかい。てめえの好きにし
鹿之助の探偵心得、綺麗なお姉さんは下手人にあらず。
Oh yeah, if you press the R1 button with Oyaa-san, you can grab.
鹿之助の名、その身に刻め。あ、いや、言ってみただけです。
Oyaa-san is pretty damn deadly.
乱世の塵にまみれようとその魂は歪みなくか。王の傍らにありしも今はただ
お願いします。
小十郎様を落とそうなんて月を
That's right.
ようなもんだぜ。
背中拝借。
この剣先を鈍らせるもの迷いか。
さあ、おやさん、この下手に相当手強いっす。頑張ります。
そいつに敵はねえさ。家老だろうがなんだろうがね。
See? Oyaa-san does the job.
マサマネ様、この再起こそがあなたの望みか。
おやさん、大好物です。みよ、もういけるっす。
今あんたの瞳には何が映っている。ふん、何も見えてねえってんならカモン、竜王の天下ってやつを見せてやるぜ。あんたは見事に這い上がってみせた。俺は敗れた連中全てにそんなチャンスを与えて竜王の世は理解しただろう。気に入ったならあんたも来な。
ハル様捜索手伝ってくれる気になりました？さあ、なってないですか？そうですか。
こっちもそれどころじゃないんでね。お顔を当たってくれ。
神様、ハル様、仏様、 未熟な僕に力を。
なお竜王座この6層のうち何本まで抜かせてくれる？
迷いのねえ達筋だから俺はついていく。お願いします。
たかが鱗一枚っすよね。思いの丈を全てさらしな。この瞳で見届けてやる。あいつのために倒れるわけにはいかねえんだよ。
お願いします。
魔王、
Oh, that was close. Saved by the Basara.
伊達の統治を受け入れるならば気にはしねえ。返事は俺は諦めねえ。
わかりましたって。頑張ります。
望みのままに誰もが必ず立ち上がる。
我こそはキリンジ鹿之助大活躍で、あれで待ってくださいおやっさん。一発目は空振りですね。しかも有効な手がかりも何一つなしです。これは
Next stage.
おやっさんの探偵心得その14、常に冷静でいろ。
豊臣を追われた砂人が今なお逃亡を続けているとか。
いいお茶だ。
いいお手前じゃねえか、わびすけ。武田信玄不在の隙を突き、いいが甲斐へと攻め入りました。
憎き武田め、乙女の怒り思い知らせてやる。親方様がおられぬからこそこの雪村命に変えても守りきれる。
織田軍先兵隊が静ヶ岳へと向かっておりまする。
Alright, let's see. I'm going to pick Katsuye because I like the Shizugatake stage. I sell off the weapons we don't need. Okay, let's use this. For Shikanosuke, let's use his second weapon. Yeah, I'm keeping the designs for now. I'll use another design in later stages. So here we go.
勝家よ、そろそろ一息入れるが賢明ではないか。騎兵は決して侮れぬぞ。
浅井氏の迅速なる討伐、それが信長様の命だ。身を休めろとは命じられた。
I do like the sound effect when his nunchucks hit enemies, like clang clang, you know? Kind of reminds me of Berserk 2016. Where's Keiji? Oh, there he is.
Hmm? 申し上げます。現在の我が軍には応戦する兵力もございませぬ。
援軍だ。援軍を呼べ。
For those of you who are living in America right now, isn't like today a special day? Isn't today like Labor Day for you guys? Just asking because I heard someone. I read in another Discord server today is Labor Day for you guys. I might be wrong. Oh, it was yesterday. Okay. Hup. Go.
さすがは明智様だよな。きっとこうなることを見越して勝家様に持たせたんだぜ。敵を討ち生きて帰れ。命じることはそれだけよ。
1, 2, 3. Ah. Kaboom.
さらに険しき戦の手で乗り越えてきたわ。
終わります柴田勝家。この名乗りですら恐れ多い。
では僕の質問に答えていただきましょうか。で、もしもし。
少し手加減せねばなりますまい。
A lot of the music in Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi felt like 90s, 2000s arcade music, especially CPS 2, CPS 3 arcade music.
これにてのろしも打ち止めか。なぜもっと多く預かっておかなんだ勝家。
これも私の不徳がゆえ申し訳ございません。
お願いします。
この強心殺将たちに乗せてただ打ち込むのみ。
負傷者を連れて交代せよ。捕虜にだけはなるな。
目覚ましいご活躍。敵味方皆が同幕しておりますと。気を抜くなよ。打ちこらしは俺たちが何とかするんだ。
抵抗か。形だけでもしておくべきか。
もうすぐだ。きっともうすぐ本体も。 ても意地を見せるのが足軽ってやつだ。
Done.
まともな語り口で敵陣が落ちたぞ。A の逃亡を許すな。愛の棒を担いでくれるかい。
先を得たいなら勝て。酷な話とは思う。
叶うと思っていたのならいかにも愚かな楽観よ。信長様の存在こそ今が乱世であることの証明よ。
過去ならあるいは未来の私に
Let's go up.
彼らの死に涙を流せもしたのだろうか。
おやさん、あそこに誰かいるっす。ほら、鎌のようなものを持った。いない。おやさん、これやばいっす。絶好調っす。
Alright.
何が何でも耐えるのだ。明智殿ならばきっと挽回の策を講じてくれる。
野心など抱かぬに越したことはない。あなたがそれを抱くのであれば、心より詐欺す。
Damn, these soldiers keep stunning me.
頂点に溺れるというその資格はある。
大将に真っ向から喧嘩売るなんざどうかしてるぜ。見てるだけじゃダメだ。俺ももっと役に立ちてえ。頭がすり替わると足利から織田へと。それがし最後目に見限られた。ただそれだけ。
Two more bases to go.
春久様を探すようなものだな。
Let's take out all the bases before the timer runs out.
勝てにこの戦
Before Mitsuhide arrives.
それ以上失敗したら怒られるぞ。俺の朝業終わってしまったんだ。勝ち見えるのか。この惨状が貴様には見えぬというのか。
鬼か天狗か、いずれにせよ魔王には及ぶ。
やっちゃいますか。
愛の棒を担いでくれるかい。
I like the pose that Shikanosuke does. It's like low-key Sailor Moon. Oh, great. My other base was taken.
一気に攻め落とせるぞ。
ハル様。じゃなかった。彼の最後の言葉が下心を示している。ような気が しなくもない気がする。
Now everything is mine. All right.
その門があなたにとっての獄門となるだろう。
勝家よ、貴様は一体何を考えている。
Let's take out that base destroyer.
おやっさんってついつい撫でたくなるいい毛艶だよな。
Okay, now let's go to the commander, Katsuye. Run, Oyaa-san. Hello, Capcom. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're doing fine. This is just the second stage. We're playing Shikanosuke and Oyaa-san. And hello, Sayang. Welcome.
拙者も荒武者ぶりを。
その瞳は私に何かを示そうというのか。だがそれに耳を傾ける気はない。あなたと言葉を交わせとは聞いていないがゆえに。なぜ私が動かなかったかだと。死にゆく味方を助けろと命じられていないがゆえに。
なるほど。下手人ではなさそうですね。目つきはすごく可愛いですけど。
この少年はあの方へと登る兆しか。それとも奈落へと通ずる感性か。
頑張ります。倒れる前に証言をお願いし
Come on, Oyaa-san. Finish him.
その紅葉に何か意味があるのか。夜を迷わせるだけの言葉なら聞きたくはない。あなたの所詮はセミだ。
Let's do this again.
土雲の巣であがくセミ。
しかも歩けば下手人に当たるか。いやいや深いっすね。おやさん
Hello, Tanjiro. Welcome.
先を行かないでくれ。私は
頑張ります。
お前たちが欲しかったんだ。
Yeah, for those Indonesians who know, he uses a lato-lato as a weapon now.
我こそはキリンジスカノスケ大活躍で、あれで、あ、待ってください、おやっさん。 ではあなたの証言聞かせてくださいっす。
撤退していった柴田君。
Katsuye again. The three-way against Katsuye and Sakon. Battle of Echizen.
この手で掴んで変えた私の俺の運命。
大歌集です。よこ。
Tsuruhime and Magoichi. I'll probably pick this one as the next stage.
これも我らの生き様だ。
地下に誰かがいるみたいです。
あれれ、なんてこった。迷子じゃ。
お尋ね者発見。お縄にしましょう。
ではあなたの証言 聞かせてく
All
ださい
right,
っす。
let's make Tsuruhime.
あの夜確かに見たんだ。なんだ
Let's dress as an Amago officer for the stage. For Keiji, let's go Resident Evil. Now let's use the blue nunchucks. Okay. I guess we are set. Let's move.
Semonoか。待て、姫御前は今お祈り中だ。鈴を鳴らして邪魔をするわけにはいかんぞ。
気こ示しませ、卑弥呼様。この国の先を見せてください。
どうやら先見の巫女は奥にこもっているようですな。
卑弥呼様はリンリンとおっしゃられています。あれ、
春様がどこにいるか見てもらいましょう。おやつさん。
姫御前が鈴の音に
Right.
取られて
Summon Oyaa-san,
人の邪魔じゃ。
his personal Digimon.
させるものか。姫御前に近寄ろうなんて神罰大盛りでも足りねえ。おやすさんは本当に頼りになる鹿だよな。あともう少しでわしの番か。武者震いが止まらぬわ。
これぞ虎の子ならぬ鹿の子。観念したまえ、下手人何がし。
ひるむな。奴が倒れようともまだそれがしがおる。向かい風ほど心地よい。そうは思いませぬかな。
よし、あのげ軍前進。おやつさん、蹴らないで。
卑弥呼様、孫一姉様みたいに私を大きくしてください。
なんか悪い方へと転がってってるような。
違うの？
随分とたくさんの客があるな。
一つ予言するぜ。イオ河野の未来は最高だ。俺も手柄を立てていつかは大将みたいに。
ねえおやさん、倒しちゃったら下手人かどうかわかんないっすよね。
外のものとの仲良くしたいところなのですが。
Oh yeah, I forgot. The R1 you can extend by repeatedly tapping the square button. I forgot about that. You can actually extend the R1. So if you press R1 while pressing the square button, you get this. You'll get a longer chain of attack. My bad. I totally forgot about that.
この春様の人相書き、ちょっと男前すぎると思いません？
なるほど、卑弥呼様。各地で戦乱の目を積めばいいのですね。
少々騒がしくなるかもしれぬが心を乱すな、姫。
You know, I posted in the community tab that I'm super excited for this October because I'm going to go on an event. Like, for me at least, it's the first gaming event that I ever attended in Indonesia Game Expo. And one of the biggest reasons I want to go there is that Yuzo Koshiro is going to be there. You know? I can finally meet my favorite composer in one of my favorite video game series ever, Streets of Rage. Like, I'm really hoping that Indonesia will have more gaming events in the future. Not just for mobile games, but for, you know, AAA video games as well. Because we do have a big gaming community here. We do have a big gaming audience here. Other than mobile gaming. I know most people here in Indonesia, they're more into your Mobile Legends, into your Free Fire, into your PUBGs, into most of these mobile games, but or maybe like mobile single player games like gacha games, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves. But yeah, I do think that we need more gaming events for not just mobile games. I know that we do have Genshin Impact events, and back in the day, what's that game that people said was a Genshin killer? I forgot the name. It's now dead. Yeah, but I forgot what was that game called that people were claiming it's going to be a Genshin Impact killer, and then it ended up killing itself in less than 1 year. It's not Honkai Star Rail, it's built from MiHoYo. It's from a different company, but it's very, very similar to Genshin Impact. But yeah, what I'm saying is that we do have events for those kind of games, but not so much for Tower of Fantasy. That's it, Tower of Fantasy. Yeah, Tower of Fantasy. We did have an event for Tower of Fantasy back in the day, but nobody plays Tower of Fantasy anymore. Unfortunately, though, I haven't played any MiHoYo game. I keep telling myself I should, but for some reason, I'm just too lazy to do it. Gunslinger, babe. So yeah, I'm really excited for this October to going to Indonesia Game Expo, and the main reason is Yuzo Koshiro. I know he composed a lot of video games other than Streets of Rage, but the one that stick with me the most is Streets of Rage. I mean, I always consider Koshiro as a Streets of Rage music composer. I know he did the Shinobi games back in Sega Genesis. I know he did, I do believe, Midnight Tune, the arcade racing game. Was it Midnight Tune or Maximum Tune? I forgot the name. It was a popular arcade racing game back in the 2000s. I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends played that game in the arcade. I got bored of Genshin, though I'll admit I wasn't playing through the story or anything. Also, hello Ian and Danny, welcome to the stream. You're just in time. Me playing as Shikanoko Kosh Tan Tan. No, I mean Shikanosuke. And to be honest, he's rocking with this Amago colored outfit. Super. Oh, he does the Super Adventure Island for the NES music. That's cool. I know Yuzo has a sister, Ayano Koshiro. She's a character artist and game designer. So Yuzo Koshiro's younger sister, Ayano Koshiro, was the was the director, I do believe, or like designer for ActRaiser on the SNES. She was also the game designer for Streets of Rage 2. And the character designer for Streets of Rage 2 as well. So yeah, the Koshiro siblings had a big influence in the Streets of Rage series. Dante-san? Yeah, the Koshirus. Hello, Mr. Mac. Welcome. Yeah, and like I said, if you read my you're going to leave school. All right, you have fun at school. If you read my community post, I'm super excited for October because Yuzo Koshiro is coming to Indonesia for IGX. That alone is a must attend event. Other than him, we're going to have Iwanaga Tetsuya. Other than Koshiro Yuzo, we're having Iwanaga Tetsuya, who, if you are Kamen Rider fans, you will know him better as Dan Kuroto from Kamen Rider X8. Yeah, Dan Kuroto is coming to IGX.
鈴の音が7つご飯の時間ですね
Male no Kotan. I'm glad that a lot of younger gamers I talk to in this channel and then in the Discord server know a lot of these like older classic titles, and they are very into AAA games, or like they're very into games that are not mobile games, like console or PC games. It's a refreshing sight to see. It's a refreshing sight, or it's a refreshing moment, you could say, to talk to younger audience about video games and share our hobbies to them. Like I got this one 15-year-old I met on this channel and on the Discord server who is so into Metal Gear Solid, and it's pretty damn rare, you know, to see a high school student or even a junior high school student getting into Metal Gear Solid. But it's good to see nonetheless. Look at him, I miss Ranma Shota character in the game. You and me both, Danny. Yeah, I miss the original Gunslinger babe. Nohime, I miss her. Seeing a younger person who plays stuff like NES and SNES is a rarity. You don't even have to go that far, Meaty Spag. Seeing a younger person playing a PS2 is rather, well, PS2 is probably the console that these younger generations grew up with. But yeah, even seeing these guys or like these kids play a PS2 is quite the rarity. Yeah, probably most of the younger players who play games like on the SNES era or at the NES or even at the NES era, they probably were introduced from their father or mother. Atari 2600. Yeah, like some older consoles don't age the best, like Atari 2600. It's like gaming has got like the evolution of video games made some consoles very, very aged. Probably I can see myself or I can see people playing SNES games or PlayStation 1 games, because a lot of those games do age better because we are still in an era where story-driven games or like single-player games is prominent. Not so much in NES and Atari 2600 games, especially Atari, considering the premise of most of those games are just getting the highest score as possible. Or NES games, right? NES games where you can beat a game in just about an hour or two, and then that's more or less it. We live in an age of games where you're able to spend hours and hours, like multiple hours, like 20, 30, 40, even 50s, even hundreds of hours in video games that you really enjoy. And I don't find that possible in older like 80s games where most of the like content that you can spend in those games are like at most 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Super Metroid and Link to the Past hold up. Hell, I've been revisiting Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and even after 25 years, I'm still impressed with that game. My first console was an 8-bit machine that I played like Pitfall and Frogger in like 2002. I don't remember how I got it. Ah, nice. My first console was Sega Mega Drive.
あなたは嵐を呼ぶ雲であると。だからズババババババーッと振り払っちゃいますよ。あなたも卑弥呼様のお声を聞きたいんですか？
Oh, sorry, I was zoned out.
それでハル様の行方は見えたんですか？なんで黙っちゃうんですか？
いえ、見えたような、見えてないような。
One of the skills you can buff the deer.
ズバリ。
Yeah, I know. It's his. I think it's his special inscription. You buff Oyaa-san with the special inscription. I'm not sure if you can do that with the skills, with the special attacks.
まさかあなた
Right, Oyaa-san, let's go.
目撃者を一人残らず始末するつもりでは。
Yeah, I just beat Tsuruhime with Oyaa-san. So in short, yeah, a lot of the NES like games prior to Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo didn't really age the best, I'd say, because these days people play games to spend hours and hours immersing themselves in the game itself. While in NES, Atari games, you can only immerse yourself in about, like I said, 2 or 3 at most. I did play a bit of Super Mario Land on the original Game Boy, Game Boy emulator. And to my surprise, that game is shorter than I expected. Because back in the day when I played Super Mario Land on the Game Boy, I always thought that this was a very long game. Right? Turns out you beat that game in about 45 minutes. Considering considering we've played so many long games, you can say, like considering we've immersed so many hours into modern video games, so playing a game like Super Nintendo, Game Boy, or even prior to that, we can see how short those games are.
みかんの名物不足の美実に難解だが育てがいのあるものだ
お尋ね者発見お縄にしましょう
Doom 93 still holds up since it has 30 years user content? Absolutely. Doom 93 is a goated game. It stands the test of time. I would argue as well with Super Mario World in SNES. Super Mario World, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I'd say, like I said, I'd say some of the great Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo games holds up really well till this day. I mean, even after 30 years, I still play Super Mario World, and I still have younger guys or younger girls play Super Mario World. Probably they were introduced by, by their parents. I've seen some younger players on YouTube, like elementary or even junior high school, play Nintendo 64 games like Mario Kart 64, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. What are your old games you still enjoy playing today? So many. When you say old games, okay, games that came out more than 20 years, right? Well, this game came out almost 10 years ago. Like retro games for Super Nintendo, I still play Super Mario World. I still play the first ever Capcom game that I played, The Great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie. I still play that game. I play some of the fighting games, or Power Ranger games. Yeah, Power Rangers games. I still play them on the SNES, like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the Fighting Edition. I played Gundam Endless Duel on the SNES. Probably a bit of Mortal Kombat, like the 3 Mortal Kombat games and Street Fighter 2 games on the SNES, but not so much. That's for the SNES. For the Sega Genesis, I still play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Hello, random black guy. Welcome to the stream. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is still the best of the original trilogy. Now, a lot of people say Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is the best of the classic Sonic games. In fact, some people say that Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is the best Sonic game ever made. I disagree. Personally, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the best. Oh yeah, exactly, Mega Man. Super Nintendo games, Mega Man X. I still play that game. That game is amazing, especially the first Mega Man X. For Sega Genesis, like I said, I play Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I still play the Streets of Rage trilogy, 1, 2, and 3, but if I want to get the best experience for Streets of Rage, I usually go to Remake, right? So sometimes I go back to Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3, but I usually play the Streets of Rage fan-made remake to get all 3 in the best quality as possible. Nintendo 64, I still play Mario Kart. I still play Mario Party. I still play Banjo-Kazooie. You want to talk about dead franchise? You cannot get more dead than Banjo-Kazooie. If there's one platformer I would love to see a remake, it's Banjo-Kazooie. We had a remake of Crash Bandicoot Trilogy. We had a remake of Spyro Trilogy. I think it's time to bring back... I know they're both PlayStation and this is a Nintendo IP. I think it's about time that we bring back or remake Banjo-Kazooie. So many. So to answer your question, so many, Yan. I still play a lot of retro games. As much as I play the modern ones. When it comes to modern games, I'm currently playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I play, what else? Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm getting into God of War 2018 because I never owned a PS4 before. Hi-Fi Rush. I play Hi-Fi Rush. That's a really good game. Unfortunately, the studio behind Hi-Fi Rush was shut down. Tango Gameworks. Like, a lot of the games that I'm currently playing are catching up games, you could say. Like, I catch up to PS3 and PS4 games that I've never experienced back in the day because I never owned those consoles. Like Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi. I played Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi to some degree on a friend's PS3 and also on a friend's PS4, but I've never get to experience hours and hours into this game by myself. And now I'm able to do that on my own. Yeah, but to answer your question, like I said, I play a lot of retro games as much as I play modern games. Alright, let's use his second outfit, which looks absolutely amazing. And fight Yoshihiro. During COVID, other than Onimusha, I was actually marathoning Mega Man X series from 1 to 8.
おまはんが届かせてくれんね。
おやさん、やばいっす。鬼が出たっす。食べられるっす。実は僕、時に一人前だったり、蹴りは痛すぎす。おやさん。
I enjoy Mega Man 7, by the way, since you mentioned Mega Man Beats Back on the SNES. I really like Mega Man 7. And also, there was a Japanese exclusive Mega Man game on the Super Famicom, Rockman and Bass, which was actually ported to the Game Boy Advance and also localized in the West as Mega Man and Bass. Sorry, Rockman and Forte, not Rockman and Bass. Rockman and Forte. Yeah, it was localized. It was ported to GBA and then localized it in the West under the name Mega Man and Bass. A very underrated Mega Man game, if you ask me.
よか腕よセーランも喜びで震えてんぞ死ぬわけにはいかんぞ誠のうつつを見るまで
下手人はお前だ違うのごめんなさい下手人はお前だ違うのごめんなさい我こそはキリンジ鹿之助大活躍
Mega Man fans got cucked. Meanwhile, RE fans hug each other. Yep.
待ってくださいOyaa-san
It's not just Mega Man fans, Danny the Best. Most of Capcom fans are getting cucked. If you're not Resident Evil, if you're not Monster Hunter, if you're not Street Fighter, then get cucked. Mega Man fans getting cucked. Sengoku Basara fans, don't even get me started there. Darkstalker fans? Are there still any Darkstalker fans out there?
豊臣軍が足利軍と激突しました
Mega Man and Bass came out in 1998 in Japan. The SNES was dead here in the States.
さてどんな
Pretty much.
音色を奏でてくれるか
Dead Rising fans just got a hug. Yeah.
川中島の地に貝の虎がに
Yamanaka Shikanosuke.
将軍が宮へと戻られました運命の針が示す先は時代が決める
I remember back in 99 when the early days of emulation, I remember playing Super Bomberman 5 on the SNES emulator, and that came out in 97. Wow. Yeah, I know Super Bomberman, like, Super Bomberman had 5 games, right? Has 5 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Only, correct me if I'm wrong, only Super Bomberman 1 and 2 came out in the West. The rest, 3, 4, and 5, were Japanese exclusive for the Super Famicom. Yeah, by 97, I do, like, by 90, like, late, like, end of 97 or early 98, at that time, I owned, or I got a Nintendo 64. I think I got a Super Nintendo around the beginning of 97. I was pretty young, so my memory, I can't recall that much. But it was when I went to Australia, or went to Melbourne, that I owned a Nintendo 64, and my first game for that console was Mario Kart 64. Yeah, by 97. Especially in the West there, mini spec, you got like people there are already either owning a they're either owning a Sony PlayStation or a Nintendo 64. Probably some of them got a Sega Saturn. Oh, Super Bomberman 3 came out in Europe. I see. That's another dead series, Bomberman. I know Konami is bringing back Silent Hill. I would love to see Konami bringing back Bomberman as well. And while you're at it, bring back Bloody Roar. Yeah, I know Bloody Roar and Bomberman were developed by Hudson, but Hudson is owned by Konami, right? Hudson was acquired by Konami. My favorite Bomberman game, by the way, B-Spag, is either of two. Either Bomberman 64 or Bomberman Hero, and both games are on the Nintendo 64. I've never played the second attack, Bomberman 64, the second attack. I've watched some gameplay, or I've watched a lot of gameplay for that game back in 2008, but I've never actually played it on my own. I played also back in the PS1 Bomberman Fantasy Race. It's a meh game in my opinion, but I enjoyed it. It has its charm for me. They did bring back Bomberman. Super Bomberman R2 came out, I think, last year or the year before. I see. I saw a trailer for a classic remake from Natsume Atari. I forgot the name. It was like a ninja side-scrolling game from the creators of the Ninja Warriors and Wild Guns. Yeah, Natsume Atari. But I forgot the name. Shadows something. Sasuke. I'm scared for Konami's Silent Hill remake. You're scared as in, okay, what do you mean by scared? You're scared as in the game is scary, or you're scared because the game might be trash? I know some people have concerns about that for Silent Hill 2 remake. They're concerned that the game might be trash and it's just full of woke propaganda again. Unlike Capcom, Konami let other studios remake the game. Who is in charge of the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, by the way? Is it done by a third-party developer outside of Konami? Speaking of remake, you mentioned shit. Okay, since you mentioned remake, Ian, I'm also concerned, or I'm excited, but at the same time I'm concerned with Metal Gear Solid Delta, because Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of my favorite games ever. Probably out of the Metal Gear Solid series, MGS3 is my favorite. And considering, it's exciting that we have a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, but at the same time I'm concerned because Kojima is not involved in this project. The heart and soul of, I almost say Mortal Kombat, the heart and soul of Metal Gear Solid is not in Metal Gear Delta, which is why I am concerned. I'm excited for it, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for Metal Gear Delta. I'm basically excited when it comes to Metal Gear Solid 3, but I am concerned as well, because it might be shit, like you said. They kill Metal Gear. I mean, to me, Metal Gear is kind of over. Like, Metal Gear Solid 4 is already the best send-off for Metal Gear. Though the game was made by Kojima, Metal Gear Solid 5 doesn't connect with me as much as Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. Now, here's the thing. I mentioned that I never owned a PS3, and the only mainline Metal Gear Solid game that I have not played, again not counting the spin-offs and other portable series, is Metal Gear Solid 4. I tried it on a PS3 emulator and it crashed. I just hope with the release of Metal Gear Solid Collection, we got part 1 of the collection. I hope with part 2 we get Metal Gear Solid 4 that I can play on PC. Bloober Team remake Silent Hill 2. The game is trash and full of woke. I cannot take this sentence seriously. It is what it is. What kind of name is that, by the way? That's a very interesting name. Bloober Team. No, I'm just saying, Big Ol' Skok, people are concerned with Metal Gear Solid. People are concerned with Silent Hill 2, right? And one of the things that people are concerned is that the game might be shit and is filled with woke propaganda. I'm just saying. Oyaa-sama no Gotoku. I feel bad for Yukimura's voice actor who screams too much. Hoshi Shoichiro. It's his job. He's the shonen anime protagonist. Thank you, Oyaa-san. What is exactly woke propaganda? It's hard to explain here. It's basically, okay, to put it short, to put it simple. I'll try to explain. I'll try to explain the simplest I can. It's basically Western's version of inclusivity. So let's say you made a video game. Oh, you have to make sure that you have a black character, you have an LGBT character, you have a Latino character to represent them. Now, in paper, it might sound a good idea to have representation characters that are representative, right? But it's not just the idea. I feel like it's more in the execution or how this kind of agenda is being pushed towards video games. I usually see it when it's black, gay, trans people or women that don't look like hypersexualized women. To put it simple, yeah. To me, the Me Too movie, yeah, exactly. Like, to me, I'm a simple guy. If you can make good video games that is engaging enough for me, I'll play it. And the characters look cool, I'll play it. Nobody... Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hello, yes, man. Welcome to the stream. So, where was I? I'm forgetting. Now, in the idea, okay, the idea of woke, as in like, oh, you want to have like, you want to be more aware of representation, especially in America, because most of the woke agenda came from the West, like America and Western Europe. So basically, the idea itself, I don't think it's bad. The idea of woke is like, oh, we want to, we want to include more minority into bigger things. Like, you want to bring awareness towards inequalities, right? The idea, okay, you want to bring awareness into inequalities of racial injustice, sexual harassment, sexism, and the denial of certain people's rights. The idea itself has no problem. The problem is, I feel like it's how they presented it, right? It's like, for example, again, when it comes to a topic like this, I usually prefer to have a script and instead of just spontaneously or impromptu talk about in regards, especially when it comes to, I'd say, serious topic, right? Serious topics. The term woke has been so overused, it's lost its meaning. Yeah, exactly. It's overused. Again, it is like a big topic, but it's just that I don't have the ability to explain it impromptu. I usually like to write down a script and explain it better there. My friend isn't sleeping because of woke. Again, the idea itself. So again, I'm trying to explain it the best I can. The idea itself has no problem. You want to bring awareness, or you want to include certain group of people into bigger things. Let's say, for example, in America, you want to include black people into, let's say, election. You want to include more black people towards big projects. Okay, when it comes to video games, you want to include more black people, more Latino people, more diverse group of people in America to be included in their bigger projects like video games or movies. I'm fine with that. But the execution, the reality of the situation is the other way around. Or like, the reality of the situation is not like that. You have to force, like, for example, I watched a podcast from Joe Rogan, and there was this one guest, I forgot his name, right? So Disney wants to include more black people, or like include, inclusivity. They want to include more black people, more Asian people, more Latino people in their company to create more projects. Fine. All right? Fine, buddy. Or more women. Fine. Now here's the issue. There is a rule, or Disney was exposed, that if you are a white person, you cannot get a job there. You need to be a black person. Or if you are a black person, you need to be black enough to get hired by Disney. Right? Just look at that. So the idea of woke is to eliminate discrimination, but the way it is implemented by some people, especially in the West, and maybe only in the West, is that they're fighting discrimination with discrimination, right? I give another example. Wukong, right? Wukong Black Myth is a game about Chinese mythology, right? It's a game about Chinese mythology made by Chinese people, made by Chinese developer. So the game is heavily, Chinese. One circle I'm considered. Hello, Mr. Azimuth. One circle I'm in considers the anti-woke crowd grifters. So Wukong, for example, Wukong is a game about Chinese mythology. Everything is Chinese. And then I've read articles, especially from game journalists in the West, that we should boycott the game. Why? Because it doesn't have black people. It doesn't have representation of LGBT. I asked the question, why do you need representation of black people and LGBT in a game about Chinese mythology made by Chinese? You have to be black enough is the most insane thing I've heard, and yet it feels very on brand for Disney. Exactly. I've watched that podcast from Joe Rogan, and I've read multiple articles as well, that for you to get hired in Disney, you need to be a certain level of black. That is crazy. And their goal is to fight against discrimination. Yes, we are fighting against discrimination by discriminating. Only reason I saw people talking about boycotting Black Myth was because the developers are sexist. Again, I'm not too sure about that. And again, I don't pay attention to Twitter drama. I don't pay attention to what people say on Twitter. Whether it's... So, from what I've gathered, the head, like the CEO of the company once made some kind of a sexist joke, or once made some kind of a joke about penis or vagina, something along those lines. And people in the West try to cancel. Like I said, I don't really give a fuck what people say on Twitter. I know, like, it goes both ways as well. Like, I've heard a lot of people saying, let's say Andrew Tate, for example. Andrew Tate said a lot of really, really heinous or like really, really juvenile things on Twitter. Oh, you know, he said this on Twitter, it's completely messed up, yada, 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 yada. And I said, I don't care what Andrew Tate on Twitter. I don't pay attention to what people say on social media. You know how emotionally draining that is, right? I do not pay attention at all to what people say on Twitter, right? Because, well, I have a life. Another, yeah. And that reason, I don't really care. Now, again, a lot of the Western a lot of the Western journalists try to bash Wukong because it doesn't have enough diversity. As in, like, it doesn't have enough black people. There's no black people in. There's no representation of LGBT. Again, we need to consider to me, that's just shoving your ideology on other people's throat, right? You're shoving Western ideology. Action speaks louder than words. Yeah, you're shoving. Wukong full of furies. Anyway, yeah, you're shoving your ideology to people from different culture and people from different, different country, because this is your idea of inclusivity. Because you want them to comply to Western's idea of wokeness. You want them to comply to Western ideas of diversity. And it goes to other games as well that was made in Asia. For example, Genshin Impact. There was a petition signed by 250,000 people, which means shit, by the way, to cancel Genshin Impact because Genshin Impact does not include any black or Latino characters. Yeah, how do you make a Latino character with anime-style characters? Exactly, alright. Sorry for bringing it up, this topic. It's okay. I don't mind. I mean, this is the entire point of streams, right? To discuss. I mean, like, so MiHoYo responded to why they don't have black or Latino or, South American representation in their games is because, this game is purely fictional. A lot of the tribes, a lot of the races in Genshin Impact were taken inspiration from some Asian cultures like Japanese, Chinese, Koreans, but all of them are fictional. So we don't really concern. So basically, they say we don't really concern ourselves with representing certain groups because this game is purely fictional. It's a fantasy, yeah. Maybe the Chinese player hated black characters. That's a good point. That's a hello, Ben Lee guy. Welcome to the stream. That's probably a good point as well, because China has a history of not so good, not so well treating black people. I mean, the irony is that a lot of the companies in the West who supported woke agenda, woke propaganda, recognize this, and they do not dare to promote any wokeness in China whatsoever. Star Wars from Disney is the best example. Like how they purposely, reduce Finn's John Boyega's picture in the poster and purposely reduce the amount of screen time Finn has in the sequel trilogy so that they can get the money in China. So that they can get their revenue in China. Do I blame Disney for doing that? No, it's business as usual. But it does make Disney extremely hypocritical. Besides, why would there be a black Latino in a movie about Genghis Khan? Exactly, right? So that's what that's what I have to say. Again, these topics I usually will talk about them with a script or not, or with a script, because I can explain a lot better with a script, right? Now, as much as I'm against like super woke propaganda, I feel like the anti-woke propaganda, like the anti-woke group on the other side, is just as bad as the extremely woke people. For example, Mortal Kombat 11. Let's talk about Mortal Kombat 11 here. When Mortal Kombat 11 came out, people were furious. People from the other spectrum were furious. Why? Because the female characters are not sexy enough. Oh, most of the female characters like Kitana, Jade, Scarlet, they're all covered. Like, they wear more outfit. Oh, bring back sexy outfit, like in Mortal Kombat 9, like Kitana and Jade's stripper outfit, right? Because this is woke propaganda. And I was like, so wait a minute. Girls wearing better clothing and more, less revealing outfit is considered woke now? Like, and then there's this like stupid argument from the other side of the spectrum saying, oh, why does it matter if the girls wear stripper outfits? I mean, the game is about decapitating arms and legs and heads, Why do you need to have the female characters more covered? I mean, I can say the same thing. Why does it matter if the female characters are more covered in Mortal Kombat 11? Right? If it doesn't matter that the female characters are revealed or like are wearing skimpy outfits, so it doesn't matter as well if the female characters are wearing less revealing outfit. I like the people just throw woke at everything. Again, it goes both sides of the story. Like it goes both sides of the spectrum. I am not supporting any of these sides. Like they can go in a bloody fight for all I care. Like they can argue day and night on Twitter, and I won't give a shit. I like the outfits. I don't like being flat chested. I mean, medium is premium. Like, now fuck, I forget what I was about to say. Yeah. If anything, I like the later. Again, Mortal Kombat 11 has problems, and it has nothing to do with the character's outfit. It has it has more to do about the game itself, or like about the grinding, about the horrible microtransaction. How you have to grind gears like crazy. That's the biggest problem of MK11. Not about the character designs, right? Or like the girls wearing less skimpy outfit. If anything, I find the outfits in Mortal Kombat 11 and 1 for the female characters better. Why? Because I cannot take... Again, I like Jade. I like Jade's outfit in Mortal Kombat 9. I think she's hot, right? I like skimpy swimsuit outfit for Jade in MK9. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I can't take Jade seriously in MK9 with that outfit. She's supposed to be Kitana's bodyguard and an assassin. I cannot take an assassin seriously while she's wearing like that. Same goes with Kitana. She's a assassin princess. I cannot take an assassin princess seriously when she's wearing like a bikini in Mortal Kombat 9. Right? That's why I like her outfit a lot in MKX. In MK11, okay. MK1, amazing. I like those outfits because it reflects their personality really well. Gotta go to work? Alright, yes man. See you at work. Don't worry, they start attack Japan for being woke. Now they forgot about everything. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back. What do you mean Tekken 8? Tekken 8 character designs are amazing. Ben Lee guy. You're a Tekken player, right? I see you play Leo. Based on your profile picture. Leo's an amazing character to play. I thought you said skibidi swimsuit. Biggleskog, please. Please, Biggleskog. Skibidi toilet is already bad enough. Don't give me cursed images like skibidi swimsuits. Yeah, I play Tekken 8 as well. I'm currently at Mighty Ruler. I'm stuck at Mighty Ruler rank with Li Chaolan. Hey, Tekken 8 has some... Tekken has some really good... you want to talk about good, diverse characters? Tekken and Street Fighter. Those are games with good, like that has diversity really well. Like, you got multiple characters from different countries and different martial art styles. Amazing, right? And not to mention, you got so many waifu characters in Tekken 8.
この下手人相当手強いっす。
泣く子も黙るとはこのことでしょう。
My friend told me, by the way, when I'm done with Basara, I should stream Tekken 8. You know? I should stream Tekken 8 online. Rank play. So that you can have all the people laugh at you. It was like, hey, watch me suck at Tekken 8 so that people can laugh at me. Hey, at least it's entertainment. Am I right or am I right?
神様、春様、仏様、未熟な僕に力を。
お主が倒した兵、その重みを知り、そして背負いながらもなお歩むか。
So, Venli guy, you play Sengoku Basara, right? Who's your favorite character in Sengoku Basara? I think I've already said it multiple times in my videos. I'm a Kojuro fanboy. I like Shingen's attacks. They're all named no Gotoku. Like Kaze no Gotoku, Hi no Gotoku, Ikazuchi no Gotoku, Yama no Gotoku. Yeah, his basic specials. Will become a Tekken content creator? Me? Also, I checked your channel, Venli guy. I just checked your channel. Happy Tree Friends. Amazing.
あれれ？あ、待ってください、親さん。
Hello, Terry. Welcome to the stream. I don't understand why people get so pissed off over you not playing fighting games seriously in all of your videos. I don't know. Some people just like to get mad. Masamune Kenshin and Mitsunai. Nice. Kenshin, yeah, I love Kenshin. Kenshin is my second favorite character. Are you not gonna finish the Basara content? I mean, I'm about to. Don't worry. Like, I prepared one more Sengoku Basara to Heroes video before we get to a different topic. And for Basara for Sumeragi live streams, we have 6 characters to go. I stopped making videos now. I'm moving on to something new. Okay. Like, there's plenty of content creators out there who play them serious. It's the internet, Terry. It's the internet, Terry. People love to complain about problems with easy solution. Oh, why does YouTube keep recommending me shitty channels like this? Okay, go look for non-shitty channels. Simple as that. And if people are complaining about YouTube because I've seen people complaining about, oh, YouTube is recommending me shitty channels. Well, maybe that's because you're actively looking for shitty channels. You saw swim. Yeah, we have swimsuits in Tekken 8. Brilliant. But then again, they're not default costumes, unlike in Mortal Kombat 9, where like the stripper outfits for the female characters is their default outfit. You saw swimsuits in Tekken 8 versus Tekken 7? Yeah. the most revealing swimsuit in Tekken 8 belongs to Azucena.
親さんの探偵心得その57
I thought you were going to play the mini games too. There are no mini games in Sengoku Basara 4. I mentioned earlier, right? Happy Tree Friends. We were talking about retro video games. Now, let's talk about cartoons that you grew up with. One of the, believe it or not, one of the cartoons that I grew up with was Happy Tree Friends. Well, I watched Happy Tree Friends when I was a bit older, like in junior high school to high school. But yeah, Happy Tree Friends is something. And that is another statement. Oh, fuck, I forgot one thing. Considering this is the final stage, change the music first. The first time I actually watched Happy Tree Friends was in MTV. Because, like, the first 2 seasons used to air in MTV. And by the way, speaking of Happy Tree Friends, this December marks the 25th anniversary of Happy Tree Friends. I watched HTF when I was like 9. I watched HTF when I was 10. That was the first time. I saw it in MTV. And when the first time I watched it, I was actually scared. It's like, oh, this is not a kid's show. I thought this was a cute cartoon for kids that I can watch as a 10-year-old. Turns out, it was a fucking lie. Wait. Where's Shikanosuke's theme? Fuma. Ah, here it is, Yamanaka Shikanosuke. Alright, let's use his theme. Did I just use Zabi? Yeah, Zabi. I accidentally played Zabi's theme. When the show got so popular, it has a fan base. Yeah, Happy Tree Friends is a absolutely family-friendly show. And it's not just because it's there's a reason why it's popular, Venly guy. It's not like any shows that you have seen before. Like, on the surface, it looks like a cute children's cartoon with cute animals, but then it has gore. That's why it's unique. Like, some of the gore in the gore in Happy Tree Friends ranges from funny to downright disturbing. Like, sometimes watching these animals death in the watching these characters or these animals die in Happy Tree Friends in the most over-the-top way can be funny. But sometimes in some episodes of Happy Tree Friends, I feel like the deaths are just way too gruesome and disturbing. Detective Conan, yeah. It's actually, okay, this music is actually a spoof of Detective Conan and Saint Seiya. So for those of you who have watched Happy Tree Friends, to me, one of the most, or like one of, if not the most gruesome death in Happy Tree Friends is Sniffle's death in Tongue in Cheek. Happy Tree Friends is what you watch after playing the animal stage in this game. Yeah. In fact, I think now that you mention it, Terry, like if ever someone can mod the music in this game, they should mod the duel with Oyaa-san and and Matsu's animals with the Happy Tree Friends music. So when you fight Oyaa-san and the animals, you go. Yeah. It's still a catchy song, by the way. The Happy Tree Friends theme. That'll be more funny. That'll be funnier. You fight Oyaa-san. To me, in Happy Tree Friends, the most like violent death belongs to two characters. It's either Sniffles or Petunia. Like most of their deaths involve like slow and torture. Oh yeah, I just realized KG also has an animal partner, Yumekichi. So technically, you're playing as 4 characters. Shikanosuke, Oyaa-san, KG, and Yumekichi. Sniffles got the sniffles, sniffed all the carbon monoxide. Yeah, Sniffles' worst deaths always involve the ants. Well, like whenever the ants are involved in a Sniffles episode, yeah, Sniffles is going to have a slow and painful death. Oh, KG's dead? Damn. Oyaa-san, help me out.
今さら問うべきことでもなかったな。
愚かな王がもたらす不幸、そして強兵。我が正すはそれのみ。所詮が騒ぎよ、偽りの王。良きかな。集いし者らのすべて小物よ。あざけり一つもは気もせぬ。動揺が広がっておる。
My headcanon, Pops becomes the Shogun who Pop from Happy Tree Friends? Or Pops from regular show?
まず初めに巡り会えたのがあなたでよかった。秀吉殿、あの日示し得なかったわしの答えをここに
提示てみせよ家康。力をいとい危機し、それでものを逃れぬ者よ。あえて言うが、もう一段上の猛者を置くべきではないかな。粛清の手間も省けた。滅びへといざなうだけの天ならば、こちらから願いさ。
Oh, Oyaa-san. Yeah, Oyaa-san means Pops in Japanese. I always thought Oyaa-san means uncle. Oh yeah, Oyaa-san from Oyaa-ji. Yeah, Pop, not uncle. Yeah, I know, in the anime ending, we'll see that Oyaa-san is angry because, I mean, it's, you know, it's a no-brainer that Oyaa-san is a female deer because she has no horns. Only male deer has horns. People are saying, oh, Oyaa-san or Pops is Shikanosuke's companion. Shikanosuke's, you know, animal companion. No, it's the other way around. Shikanosuke is Pop's companion. Oh no. Damn that joke. You're wrong about the pronoun. Just curious though, would you like to have a pet like Oyaa-san? Would you like to have a deer pet like her? I mean, to be honest, Oyaa-san's kind of cute. I would love to pet her. But that's impossible. Nobody can pet her. She ain't being a pet to nobody. She's your master. When Pops becomes Shogun, Shikanosuke becomes her handmaid. Oyaa-san can destroy the universe. Just makes me think back to how frequently I see a family of deer in my backyard while walking my dog. Only now Tora gets to pet her. Hello, Overlord Borden. Welcome to the stream. Maybe Matsu can pet her? Just curious, if there's one female character other than Naotora who can tame Oyaa-san, it's Matsu. Oh. Oh, she just took care of Hideyoshi for me. So can Karetsugu.
世の城を蝕む小虫どもが踏み潰してくれるわ。愛の土を汚せし罪、万死と知れ。
She walks with sass though, I like it. she walks like she doesn't give a fuck. You have Nobunaga next, like Nobunaga is standing next to her, and she just walk away like nothing happens. She just doesn't give a fuck. Lubu's biggest nightmare. Kanetsugu riding Oyaa-san. Now let's play as Oyaa-san. Alright, Oyaa-san. Do your action. Take out Nobunaga. Ah, damn it.
おやすさんは本当に頼りになる鹿だよな。
No, I wanted to do the timing based move. Ah, darn. Basara. By the way, I wonder why you don't use roulette. I want to see Kanetsugu one hit everything. It just makes the game easier. That's why. Okay, Profar, I should be waiting for my order soon. I was not able to get the green monkey shirt, but I'm expecting the silver snakes shirt. Nice. Yeah, it made the game a little bit easier because the roulette characters are extremely broken. It's not just Kanetsugu. It's also the Rising Sun mecha, or the Chica's mecha, and the bomber. In a way, is also broken. We could use a character breakdown of Kanetsugu. What do you need? What do you need a breakdown for him? Well, yeah, square one hit. Like that dude can just one shot any characters, including Tarakatsu and the Shogun. Yeah, until you get the skull icon. Even the skull icon. Yeah, the Zavis, you know, the Zavis bonk. And that's not too hard to avoid, honestly.
人々がたぎろう熱き時代すべてのものがさんさんと輝く生きた時代さあ友よ今こそ創世の時求めずしていいでし第四のものだその方こそがよう
Yeah, Oyaa-san does not fear the Shogun. Look at her, look at her. I love how Oyaa-san keeps staring at that throne as if she's imagining something. look at how she walks. She walks with such sass. Why would you want to avoid it? Embrace Zavism? You're right, you're right. How dare I? Man, I kinda wish Zavi's back. I can't believe I'm saying that. I miss Zavi. If I'm not mistaken, his story in Sengoku Basara is that he came back to Europe, so Soren is taking over for him. He's gonna be the final boss of Basara 5. That could be something interesting. Like the big boss of Basara 5 is someone from Europe. I miss Cue Ball. What a weird name. But only for Zav, like, but for Zavi's case, it's a good name.
あの雲の上までこのままでは世とて口を絡めざるを得ぬぞ
You're dead.
決着はまたの機会だなそれまで燃え尽きるな友よ
違うのごめんなさい下手人はお前だ違うのごめんなさいじゃあな我こそはキリンジ鹿之助大活躍ってあれで待ってくださいおやさん結局僕は春様を見つけられなかったこれだけ探しても下手人の姿すら見えないいやそうじゃないむしろいつも姿を見せていてこれまで全く怪しまれなかった人物それはまさか春様誘拐の下手人はおやさんそんなわけないっすよねあれおやさんそれは何すかこれは春様からの書状置いてませ愛の楽園さああなたもレッツ入信あこれはすごい手がかりっす行きましょうおやさん聞き込み再開っす
Shikanosuke's invitation to smash. His taunt be like, "You're the culprit. You're not? I'm so sorry." Yeah, like I said, he's a parody of both Saint Seiya and Detective Conan. It reflects to his music as well.
乱世を駆け抜け
これで僕
Okay, now let's go to the drama route for Shikanosuke. This is probably my favorite menu theme in Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi. Or battle preparation theme.
一発ではこれだけ
Motonari is our first opponent. And to honor our master, we're going to dress as the Yamago. I'll use this instead for KG. He's one of the characters can get an anime route beside poster boys. Yeah, I always find that interesting, Danny. Out of all the, like, I get the poster boys like Masamune, Yukimura, Mitsunari, Ieyasu, Sakon, Katsue, Motochika, and Motonari. But out of all the characters, Shikanosuke has an anime route. You might think characters like Keiji would have an anime route. I don't know, maybe Shikanosuke is the creator's personal favorite newcomer. Let's use this one. He's also a poster boy. Yeah, in a way. Ah, yes, Motonari, the guy that says pizza a lot. Yeah. Pizza, 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 pizza. Oh, I forgot to turn off the character music for the stage. for your question, Venli guy, I think everyone who were missing in Sengoku Basara to Heroes should come back. Every single one of them. Nohime, Ranmaru, Zavi, Itsuki, Musashi, Ujimasa. Well, Ujimasa was in Basara 3, and Yoshimoto. Kenyo, okay. The only character I'm not too crazy with is Kenyo. He can go sink into irrelevancy for all I care. We need poster girls in Sengoku Basara now. We have Kasuga. I agree with you, Danny. Like I said, I think Keiji should have had an anime route. If you want to put Shikanosuke, or if you want to give Shikanosuke an anime route, you might as well just put Keiji, or give Keiji an anime route. Matsu? Matsu. I don't think Matsu needs an anime route. If an anime route means you're going to give special treatment to poster boys, yeah, Keiji should have an anime route. Oh, you mean poster girls? Yeah, I can see Saika being a poster girl. If they're gonna bring back everyone, maybe it'll be the final game. Hey, if they're gonna make a final game, you might as well go out with a bang. Yoritsuna, Aniga, Koji, Harumasa Nanbu, and Hausa Amago need to be playable in 5. Especially Nanbu. I like Nanbu. He reminds me a lot of Ikimaru from Tenchu. Amago should have been playable as well, considering you have Shikanosuke here. But you know, that's just wishy-washy at this point. Sengoku Basara 5 will be the end of the series, if there is a Sengoku Basara 5. NPC World maybe will be playable again if only Capcom wants to bring or wants to develop Sengoku Basara 5. Only if. Sengoku Basara 5 story is the end of Sengoku Basara 2, but Zavi wins. Zavi is the final boss of Sengoku Basara 5. Zaism ruled the world. Yep. I mean, the only person who can soften up Motonari in Sengoku Basara was Zavi and his cult. Like, Motonari is depicted as a ruthless tactician who used his own men for his benefit, right? But then he turns into an absolute goofball when he's with Zavi. Character development right there, ladies and gentlemen. 10 out of 10. Oh, Tsuruhime just referred Motonari as Sunday.
あなたは嵐を呼ぶ雲であると。だからズババババババーッと振り払っちゃいますよ。
Motonari's baptism name, Sunday. He did it all for Zavi, yeah. Pretty much. Zavi is not just a religion, it's a way of life. I mean, religion is a way of life. Only through Zavism that you can find salvation. I wonder what character can be strong enough to beat the Time Lord Shogun. Yeah, Kanetsugu. All you need to do is just one shot. That dude can one shot everyone, so of course he's gonna win. As long as he's not getting one shot by Shogun. Zavi, that's another possibility. Oh yeah, another character that could defeat Shogun Ashikaga, Kobayakawa. Kobayakawa can easily beat Shogun Ashikaga. Yeah, I know his Basara attack is a one-shot Basara as well. For Zavi's Basara attack is a one-shot. I don't see Kenyo ever returning. The whole Honganji incident is considered sensitive topic in Japan. He was an NPC in Samurai Warriors, but was removed in later games to avoid potential controversy. Yeah, I've heard that discussion as well in the Sengoku Basara modding server. Like, Kenyo is never gonna come back because to avoid controversy. I heard and read somewhere as well that Koei almost got controversy for having the Mount Hiei stage in Summer Wars 5 because it is a sensitive topic. And which is why, like I said, Koei, if that is a sensitive topic, so Koei is never, or Capcom, or any other company in that regard, is never, like Japanese company specifically, is never going to bring the Imjin War in a Sengoku Jidai game. It involves religious figures, you know, Buddhist monks. That's why. I do believe there are certain group of people in Japan that do not want the Buddhist monks being portrayed in a video game or like being included in a video game about Sengoku Jidai. Again, I'm not too familiar with the whole story. But even if it's a sensitive topic, it's still history. Yeah, it's just, I know, it's just how, the way I see it, they don't want to portray it in a video game. Especially when we play games like Summer Wars or Sengoku Basara, we're not expecting this to be a historical game. This is a work of fiction. And like I said in the Korean video, it would be somewhat disrespectful for a Japanese company to create a video game about the Imjin War where you play as a samurai slaughtering multiple Koreans while shouting anime tropes like justice, honor, peace, yada 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 yada, right? Because the Imjin War was considered like a Korean Holocaust. And I give the analogy, that's more or less like, let's say, a German developer created a game about the Holocaust where you play as a Nazi slaughtering Jews while shouting anime jargons like justice, honor, peace will prevail, evil will die, while they're killing Jews. Again, that would be a controversy if that ever happens. Even if it is history, like I said, there are certain aspects, especially dark history, where you don't fuck around with. That's the best explanation I can give. Because again, in the context of Korea, you need to remember that Japanese media were banned back in the day. Like in the 90s, it was a little bit more lenient, but depiction of samurais in Korean media was banned. Like a good example, Soul Blade or Soul Edge. The Korean version of Soul Edge by Namco removed Mitsurugi and replaced him with a Korean character named Hwang. To avoid controversy, to comply with the law in Korea or in South Korea, where you cannot depict a samurai character in any form of media there. Well, now that restriction is lifted. Again, because Japan and South Korea now has a good diplomatic relationship with each other. So, of course, Japanese companies Japanese companies are not going to jeopardize their political relationship with South Korea over a video game, you could say, or over depicting certain things that they should not be depicted, or depicting dark history that is in a way disrespectful. Fuck, I do need to learn how to do an impromptu speech better, because I super suck at this. The weapon is down.
我が策に陰りなし。寺玉リン。
私がないからやめてくれるのでしょうか。
And honestly, like, having Honganji, like, considering we've played a lot of Samurai Warriors, a lot of Sengoku Basara, adding Honganji into these games don't really add anything if you ask me.
あれ、ハルヒサ様じゃ。人違いでした。すいません。寺玉リン。主の名に恥じぬよう振るうことこそ我らが務め。寺玉リン。
こういう時の作戦はそう白旗です。
己の愚行を恥じていいね。
おやさん、わかるんですね。この人が一番怪しいってことを。
That could be a possibility, Terry, but the thing is, it should not be made by Japanese. It should be made by Koreans. Because there are games depicting the Korean War, but all of them are made by Koreans.
とぼけても無駄だ。ここに残ったのはあなたと僕と親
But
さんだけ。
logistically as well, I don't think it's going to be in Samurai Warriors, other than the fact that it's controversial, is because you're going to, like, the Korean campaign can be a separate game on its own. Like, you need to add a lot of characters just to include the Korean campaign.
いかにも
But again, that's just my take. Only time will tell. But I don't think it's ever going to happen.
ハル様はどこだ。ハル様をどこに連れ去った。
天の会あやつには新たな生と洗礼名を与えるべく
Yeah, Oyaa-san doing all the work right now.
愛の楽園へと誘ってやったのだ。
洗礼名？
A Korean Muso would be a good idea.
楽園？
That could work. Korean Muso, but maybe not based off the Sengoku Jidai or the Imjin War. Maybe based on other history.
我は天の
It's a good idea to explore.
乱世から解き放ってやったのだ。ザービザービザービ。
なんだそ
Oh no, Motonagi has lost his mind. He's fully in Zabi mode.
ハル様を慕う雨雲へと領民たちの気持ちも知らずに。
忠義や人望、それがくだらぬというのだ。愛がすべてよ。
I agree.
ザービザービザビ。
I mean, we have Iran Muso with Arslan Warriors.
ザビ様学違うの？ごめんなさい。我こそはキリンジ鹿之助大活躍ってあれで待ってくださいおやっさん
Oh, absolutely. More than anything, Terry. I would love to see that. We have a British Muso too. Well, it's more like a British Kessen, Bladestorm. Zaviland. Alright. Let's use his alternate outfit. Yeah, I like this outfit. Let's use this for Zaviland.
変な歌は歌うし。はい様。ハル様、どこですか？
Yeah, I'm going to use aggressive Oyaa-san. Oyaa-san, look at that. Oyaa-san is in Super Saiyan mode right now. And and she's glorious. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't we considered the bad guys in that war? In most media? I don't know. Again, it's a complicated topic. But considering the developer of Bladestorm is Japanese, so who cares? Unless Bladestorm was, if the 100-year war, if the 100-year war history shows that if the British were the bad guys in that war, then I don't like it's possible that you cannot have the game made in the UK. That's just how I see it. Okay, that's just a possible scenario. But again, I don't know. These things are like super weird. But for the Korean campaign, yeah, I'm stand by. I'll stand by that. I stand. Like I need to. Holy shit! What is wrong with my tongue? God damn it! Yeah, for the Korean campaign, I stand by that opinion. I don't think Japanese companies will ever make a video game, especially a musou game, about the Imjin War, where you play as a samurai slaughtering hundreds, even thousands of Korean soldiers while shouting peace and honor. It's still a sensitive topic in that regard. For other history, I need to learn it more. But it's usually a tricky thing when it comes to these kind of depictions. Super Saiyan Deer in Disneyland, yep. Because Joan of Arc is French and a lot of narrative revolve around her, painting us as the villain. In a way, you can say the same thing about the Three Kingdoms, Terry. Shu is always portrayed as the good guys, and Wei is always portrayed as the bad guys. Yeah, let's fight the Zaviland clown, Muneshige. Well, we aren't. What do you mean? We aren't always portrayed as evil? Yeah, but again, in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, they're usually portrayed as the bad guys, and Shu are the good guys. They all look so goofy. Yeah, that's the entire point of the stage. Muneshige is the clown of Zaviland.
ではどなたかのご紹介でしょうか。ちょうど今信者ご紹介キャンペーンを催しており
Yeah, the only character who doesn't look goofy is Oyaa-san.
サンデー毛利さんに紹介していただきました。
おお、サンデー殿のご紹介でしたか。それは良い。幹部への出世も期待できるのではないでしょうかな。
幹部？なるほど。春様を探すには教団に深く入り込むのが手っ取り早いかもっす。
こんな若者までサンデー殿は容赦ないのな。少年と鹿まで入信なんてわし日の本の行く末が心配だよ。
あなたの洗礼名はサイケデリックアロハ小僧です。
お願いします。拝借。
何をしているのですバンビ。探偵ごっこなどやめて早く今日ごっこをしなさい。
Prince also is depicted as being a man of the common fighting or the working man, but his methods are brutal, but that's war. Yeah. But that's why in the Romance of Three Kingdoms usually he's portrayed as the villain because of his brutal ways compared to Liu Bei's kind way, quote unquote, or nicer way, even though Liu Bei has some pretty fucked up shit as well in history. I think the only hero when it comes to war is Zavi. Am I right or am I right? Zavi is the true Lord and Savior. If anything, the only real villain in the Three Kingdoms is Dongzhuo. Yeah, Dongzhuo is just pure evil. He's always portrayed as pure evil. Or I never saw Wei as being portrayed evil for that reason. Or at least more ruthless compared, because Liu Bei is always portrayed as the nice guy, right? In that sense, Cao Cao is portrayed a little bit more villainous than most characters in the Three Kingdoms, especially when you compare it to how Liu Bei is being portrayed. Yeah, Zavi is the true Lord and Savior. Again, Zavi is the only person who can turn the hearts of a ruthless tactician like Motonari. Hey, Sher, welcome. Everybody's gangsta until Liu Shan becomes a basketball to his father. Sengoku Basara in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. I like this remix of Zavi's theme. It's called... Alright. Yeah, this theme is called Zavi Hardcore, by the way. What a name, Zavi Hardcore.
ザビー
ザビー。
ま、宗重よりはマシですね。いいでしょう。あなたの洗礼名はバンビ鹿之助にします。そしてあなたは鹿せんべいでいいです。
まずは成功っすね、親さん。潜入捜査開始っす。待っててくださいね、ハル様。
ザビー。さあ、あなたも言ってごらんなさい。ザビー。
I think Shikanosuke needs to go to a Sunday school to learn the ways of Zavi better. He's learning.
これで僕も
Yamanaka Bambi, yeah. So Bambi Yamanaka, Josie Kuroda, Chester Shimazu. What's Muneshige's Zavi's name too? Sorin gets to pet her too. Yep. I mean, not gonna lie, like I said, Oyaa-san is kind of cute. No, she's not kind of good. She is cute. I would love to pet Oyaa-san, if I'm not getting kicked in the face, of course. Right, anime route. It's a blessing from Zavi. Yeah, she's blessed. Oh yeah, Gallop Tachibana. Yeah, Gallop Tachibana, Josie Kuroda, Chester Shimazu, Bambi Yamanaka, and Sunday Mori. Oh, Yoshiaki. Okay. Alright, let's revert back to original costumes. We have 2 stages left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. I'll use this one. Unfortunately, Gracia Hosokawa is not present in Basara. I mean, she could be a good Zavis character. Like being the daughter of the crazy Mitsuhide, yet she found a new way. She found a new way of life from Zavism. Okay, earlier we were fighting a cult of Zavi. Now we're gonna fight a cult of gentlemen. This is what a true gentleman looks like.
よく来てくれたね。ここが我が輩の超素敵紳士王国。さあ、心ゆくまで楽しんでくれたまえよ。
The cult of Waluigi Yuan Shao.
お茶。帰れ、出発。なんという怪しい動き。そして手の込んだ逃亡方法。
This music called, yeah, it feels so Brazilian, right? It feels like a Brazilian World Cup music or like Brazilian soccer music. Not Brazilian World Cup. What am I talking about? Waluigi Stadium from Mario Kart. Basara version.
なんでしょう、親さん。まったく紳士というものはだね。この我が輩のように礼儀に熱く気品にあふれ、身だしなみの整った男のことだよ。あなたのようにという部分がよくわかりません。つまりおやっさんのような男のなく。おっとそこの君、令和の神と欧州短大、素敵紳士たる我が輩にぴったりなのは一体どちらだね。なんだって？そ そのしかも紳士なのかね。おお、確かにどことなく紳士らしさは感じるね。飛行の自慢の紳士児か。いい線は言ってるようだが決定的なものが足りないね。
まさか親さんの男ぶりに足りないものなんて。
それはヒゲ。鹿には素敵なヒゲがないだろ。そうか。今一歩及ばない残念な点なのだよ。
親さん好き放題言われたままではおじかが腐るっすよ。親さん
海中君といったかね。その鹿紳士を自慢しに来たようだが、結果は我が輩の見事な逆転勝利だね。
いろいろ間違ってるけど、まあ置いといて。待て、うちのおやっさんはこんなもんじゃないぞ。
次なる自慢場所を求めての船出である。
どこら辺が自慢なのか俺には全然わからん。
頑張ります。時と場所に合わせた身だしなみこそ紳士。衣装部屋に行くよ。
頼む、ヒゲだけはぶたないで。
反省したまえ。今日は玄米茶抜きだよ。
申し訳ございません。
不利になるほど逃げ道が生きてくるね。
We need a Waluigi outfit for... Ah, damn it, for Mogami. Yep, absolutely. They should have had that outfit in Sengoku Basara Utage, especially for the Wii version. Like an exclusive costume for Basara Utage on the Wii.
これだけ探しても見つからない。一体どこにいるんですか、ハル様。
Exactly, Terry. It should have been in Basara Utage for the Wii.
使ったのかい。我が輩の捕獲は違う素敵さに気づくとはね。どうかね、この衣装飛行には着こなせないだろうがね。その鹿紳士には素敵なヒゲがないどころか立派な角もないではないか。
男は見た目じゃないぜ。もうおやっさんもなんとか言い返してくださいさ。
ヒゲを引っ張られると力が入らん。
まだまだこの超素敵紳士王国の1割も自慢していないよ。 玄米茶と超上質茶菓子の素敵な出会い。我が輩の超整絶回転水車がついた団子だよ。
入隊規則は君があることでござる。
お願いします。お願いします。
Let's go.
午後のお茶時間がまだだったね。ここでいただくとするよ。
主よ、どうか無事に逃げおおせてくだされ。
Hong Kong 97. No, I could not imagine that. Not even at my worst day, Terry. Yeah, like, if there's a Hong Kong 97 Muso, we're being up a bunch of, what is it? In the intro set? A herd of fucking ugly reds. Yes. Yeah, that's the tagline, you know? Kill as many ugly fucking reds as possible. It seems it was made to be a musu originally. Yeah, I mean, who's the protagonist of Hong Kong 97? Chin, right? Yeah. But they didn't have the technology to fill the... Yeah, Chin. Chin's mission is to kill 1.3 billion herd of fucking ugly reds. And in... how many is it? 1.3 billion? Yeah, 1.3 billion. And according to statistics, that was the entire population of China back in 97. Wait. Yeah. 1.3 billion. So Hong Kong 97, you have to kill a bunch of fucking ugly reds where you play as the protagonist Chin in a mission to wipe out 1.3 billion people, which is the equivalent of the entire population of China back in 97. Even today, the population of China today is 1.4 billion. Yeah, so yeah, you are destroying the entire population of China with Hong Kong 97 Muso. You'll get an achievement by doing that in the game. And the achievement name is Kill the fucking ugly reds. You'll get a secret character as well in a Hong Kong 97 Muso. Okay, I'm being contradictory here. I said I couldn't imagine Hong Kong 97 Muso in my worst days. Now I'm imagining Hong Kong 97 Muso in my best day. You'll unlock a secret character called Tong Xiaoping, played by Deng Xiaoping. Oh yeah, that's honest reaction. Yep. I'm losing to Mogami.
Oyaa-san? なぜそんなに怒っているんですか？下手人はお前だ。違うの？ごめんなさい。
His Musou attack summoned an army of cyborg diplomats to erase Chin.
あれで待ってくださいおやっさん
Okay, final mission. We're going to fight the women's team. Maria, Naotora, Maguichi, and Tsuruhime. Yeah, Terry. Tong Xiaoping is going to summon Dill Clinton as his Musou attack. A cyborg Dill Clinton. Alright, here we go, final stage, the hot spring. Yeah, I'm placing Oyaa-san in Super Saiyan mode with the special description weapon. Yeah, sauna stage. Cameraman, what are you looking at? We are looking at Maria. And I am not complaining at all. Have I told you this story before? So, it's about a streamer, right? Specifically VTuber. So there was a VTuber, like an indie VTuber, okay? There was a VTuber who said this. So I want to tell the story, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. So I remember there was this VTuber, not gonna say his or her name, who said this on Discord about VTuber drama. He said, it's a dude, okay? He said, "Oh, why does the VTuber community have so many drama?" And he said, "When I decided to be a VTuber, I don't care about views. All I wanted to do is to join a community and create new friends." Whenever there is a streamer or a content creator, especially a VTuber, what do you think, or what is your thought when he or she says something like that? He said, "Oh, I don't care about views." You know what I think? I call bullshit. When, again, I mean, this is like story time with Profar anyway. So when I heard him saying, "Oh, I don't care about numbers, I don't care about views, I just want to make friends," I wanted to say, buddy, if your motivation of becoming a VTuber to make new friends and not care about the views, you're bullshitting me. Like, there is no way, okay, there is no way people create content on YouTube, whether it's streams or videos, and then they say they don't care about the views. You're bullshitting me. And the worst part is not that you're bullshitting me, you are bullshitting yourself. Why would you create content? Why would you make videos? Why would you stream on YouTube to not get views? They just care about money. But then again, well, money and hype, you could say. But you can't get the money on YouTube if you don't have the views. See? So it's like, if if people say, "Oh, I make or if someone say a content creator, right? Oh, he makes videos or she makes videos or streams to just get views, to just get attention." Exactly. I said, why would you make videos on YouTube to not be watched, to not get attention? There's nothing wrong on wanting attention. There's something wrong if you try to get attention in the wrong way, right? It all depends on how you get that attention, how you get that views, and how much you want it, right? Well, VTuber aside, there's a reason to make YouTube videos to not be watched if you want to use it as cloud storage. That could as well. Yeah, that could, okay? If you want to use it as cloud storage, but yeah, right? That's a possibility. But again, VTubers. If we're talking specifically about VTubers, I call bullshit if you say you don't care about views. Why would you spend so much money? Because in order for you to be a VTuber, you need to spend... I do that a lot. Yeah, and it makes sense. Again, we're specifically on VTubers, right? You spend so much money on the model and the rigging for VTubers to not be watched, to not be views, then what the fuck are you doing? Making content on YouTube as a VTuber, nonetheless. Why, you're just gonna fuck around? And then another issue I had with when I see, like, we're talking mostly about small VTubers. They say, oh, I just want to make new friends. I said, buddy, if you want to make new friends, you don't need to be a VTuber. Like a lot of the online friends I met on Discord was not because of my YouTube channel, was because I'm a part of a certain community. It was because I'm a part of a Dynasty Warriors Musou community. I met most of my friends there, right? And I also met some new friends from a fighting game community, right? From an adventure game community, those Sengoku Basara community. So if you want to make new friends, if you want to find new friends, then just join a community. You don't need to make a VTuber, like you don't need to make a VTuber model or a VTuber channel to make new friends, right? And I'm gonna be here honestly, like if your entire motivation of becoming a VTuber just to make new friends, you're in the wrong business, or you're in the wrong deal here, because as far as I'm concerned, okay, because I'm not a VTuber, as far as considering you have a lot of drama in the VTuber community, especially the smaller VTubers, it is not the best. Like, and I've seen so many people stab each other in the back in the VTuber community. It is not the best place to make new friends there. YouTube can pay for my storage. I met you after I saw you live. I forgot what game. It was you saw me live in Super Mario 64 because I played Super Mario 64 before Twilight Princess. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we became friends out of. I mean, I'm not saying you cannot make friends because of YouTube channel, right? But if that's your entire, I'm just saying that if that's your entire reason for making a VTuber channel or becoming a VTuber, you're in the wrong business. They're like too scared to make friends. Yeah, if you really want to make friends, like here's the thing, Blue Hedgehog. It's good that you and I get to know each other because I started playing Super Mario 64 and we're both Nintendo fans. You can make new friends from YouTube channel. You can find content creators, or you can find content creators based of the same interest, right? But I'm just saying that if your entire goal of making a YouTube channel, whether it's VTuber or anything, is to make new friends, you're in the wrong business. Because you can make new friends here, but if you just want to make new friends, you don't need to make a YouTube channel, if that makes sense, right? If you guys understand what I'm saying. Especially when it comes to VTubers. Like, VTuber community can be super toxic. The VTuber community can be full of drama. So if you're being a VTuber and join that community to find new friends, I'd say good luck. I will say that being content creator definitely helps to make friends in my experience, since you can collaborate with videos, response it, and all that. But yeah, being a VTuber isn't necessary. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like two things, right? What I call bullshit is that, one, you say you become a VTuber and you don't care about views. Bullshit. You're not going to spend so much. You're not going to invest so much money into your model and rigging to not get something in return. You're not going to invest so much money just to fuck around, right? You want something in return, especially when it involves making content online. You want something in return. Many underestimate the importance of touching grass, former grass avoider, way worse for Niji-sanji. 2, specifically for VTubers. Again, what Terry said is right. Like, it helps make new friends by expanding your interest, right? Collaborating. I mean, I became good friends with Chris Gillard because we have the same interests, right? Because we both have YouTube channels and we can collaborate with each other. I did the same thing with Koei Collection. I did the same thing with Smiley Knight. But you can say it's an additional. The main reason I want to make a YouTube channel was because I want to make videos. I want to make videos that people can watch, right? I want to make content that people can watch and enjoy. It just so happened because I have a lot of interest in certain games. I met new people. I met other content creators who have the same interest with me, and we became good friends online, right? But it wasn't the main, like I said, it wasn't the main goal of why I make videos on YouTube. It wasn't because, so that I can be friends with Chris Gildart. I'm glad that I'm friends with Chris Gildart. Don't get me wrong. It's great to find new friends in this community, but that wasn't the main motivation why I made a YouTube channel. Like, you can be friends with content creators in, let's say, the Musou community, like Chris Gildart, Smiley Knight, regardless if you have a YouTube channel or not, right? I'm just saying that it's not the only way, or it's not the primary way for you to make new friends on YouTube. Second, again, for VTubers specifically, considering how much drama there are in the VTuber community, whether it's small and big, and how a lot of VTubers are very competitive with each other, right? They're very competitive with each other, and they tend to quote unquote stab each other in the back. Yeah, making new friends by being a VTuber in the VTuber community might not be the best idea. Way worse than Niji-sanji. I'm with Terry with that one. I see no reason to use a VTuber. Exactly. I'd rather do face cam in streams than use a VTuber model. I don't really like to show my likeness though. Makes sense. Again, I have nothing against VTubers. If you want to make content that way, fine with me. I mean, I even did a poll, right? Because I once considered to be a VTuber myself because some of my friends some of my fellow streamers. Again, I make new friends because of YouTube. I make new friends from the streaming community, and I have friends from the VTuber community, right? But because of YouTube channel, but the YouTube, why I started YouTube, but why I started making videos on YouTube was not because to make new friends. Making new friends from YouTube channel is an additional, right? Is an additional benefit, you could say. But it shouldn't be your main motivation. Hey, Oyaa-san is doing all my work. I can just sit here and let Oyaa-san kick Tsuhime's ass. Most VTuber content involves streaming and ASMR. Mostly it appeases towards, you could say, teenagers and young adults. Again, most of the content that I've seen from VTubers are streaming and to an extent ASMR, or like, you know, roleplay ASMR. For female VTubers, like, oh, girlfriend roleplay. For male VTubers, it's boyfriend roleplay. To appease like 16-year-olds out there. But again, if ever and it's probably unlikely right now because I don't see a need of me to be a VTuber myself. Though I will say this, I would love to have a avatar. I would love to have a new avatar for this channel instead of using just Takechio from Yashahime. I mean, a lot of YouTubers have avatar, right? Like Maximilian Dude has his own 2D avatar, but he streams with a face cam. He just has a 2D avatar that represents himself in his profile picture. Yeah, I know. Shikanosuke's Japanese voice actor, Irinomiyu, is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Kojuro? They could. I mean, Quiz Gildart has a 2D avatar, right? That could be a possibility, Terry. Kojuro. It's pretty easy to tell people's true motives based on how they portray themselves. Absolutely. Now, Terry, screw that. No, I'm not gonna be Kojuro. My avatar is me dressing up as Zavi. I told you, Zavism is a way of life. So you need an avatar that embodies true Zavism. Yeah. Regardless of what people say or do, do it. Now you're talking. You know another character I miss from Sengoku Basara? Imagawa Yoshimoto. He's actually pretty fun in Basara 2 Heroes. I really like Imagawa's moveset in that game. Especially his Basara attack where he summons a disco ball. Right, time to fight Naotora. Thank you, Oyaa-san. She's damn aggressive. Naotara, how dare you interrupt my personal time with Pops? You're going to be disembodied.
話が通じない。だが結集した乙女の力を侮るなよ。
It's time to fight Maria in her hot spring.
わらわの体は一つだ。
すごく怖かったけど直虎さんにはちゃんと謝ったからこれで解決だ。違う、確か大元はおやっさん。この山もう一波乱あるぞ鹿之助。おやっさん何も言ってくれないですね。
Summer Warriors, which Naotora is better? Warriors or Basara? Basara. Some people say Sengoku Basara Naotora is annoying because of her entire feminist shtick. But I'd rather take that than Sumimasen, gomenasai, Naotora. Especially since Naotora in history was a legendary female samurai. Like a legendary female warrior, so yeah, I just like to treat that a little bit more like a warrior than whatever Samurai Warriors is treating Naotora with. That's always been my argument when people say, oh, Samurai Warriors is better than Sengoku Basara because they treat the historic characters more with respect. They're not being treated as a joke, and then I show them, yeah, Samurai Warriors Naotora says hi. And also Koshosho says hi as well. Like when I first saw Koshosho in Samurai Warriors 4, I legit thought that this character would fit more in Sengoku Basara than Samurai Warriors. Well, here we have Basara's version of Koshosho, Maria. Alright, let's finish this quick. I'm gonna feed my dogs, be right back. Alright, well, we're finishing up. This is the last stage of the stream.
確かにこれだけのお姉様方に責められるなんてその道の人によってはたまらない状況かもしれません。
Alright, Oyaa-san, finisher.
え、僕何か間違っちゃいました？
これではお前が苦労させられるのも無理はないな。まったく鈍いにも程がある。これだから男は。
なんすか？皆さん一体何を？
盛り上がってるわね。さあ主役の登場よ。
頑張ってください。
親さん、僕本当にわからないっす。親さんがどうして怒っているのか。まさか親さんっておっかさん
Yeah, that's the ending. Shikanosuke just realized that Oyaa-san is an Okaa-san. Pops is actually Ma. Alright, that's the end of Shikanosuke's campaign. I love this pose. Like, Oyaa-san is giving Shikanosuke a lecture. Like she's lecturing Shikanosuke on something. Yeah, it was always hard to take Azai downfall seriously in Star Wars 4 because Koshosho was involved. Yep. Or I played Summer Wars 4 recently. Koshosho is like a major antagonist for the Oda story. Like, Koshosho is literally, like, other than Matsunaga, Koshosho is Nobunaga's greatest rival in Summer Wars 4. Alright, so I'm going to end it right here, ladies and gentlemen. That was fun. We've streamed for 3.5 hours. The episode of Mari Goes Crazy. You are not the... You are not the father. Yeah. You are the mother. Alright, so thank you so much for joining in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are 5 characters away now. We have 5 more characters to finish in Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi to finally finish the entire marathon of live streams. So we have Naotora, Matabe, Rikyu, Maria, and we will end the series with the Shogun himself, Ashikaga Yoshiteru. So stay tuned for that. Next stream is going to be Naotora, and I'm planning to release one more Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes video. I'm going to do another top 10 video, like one last video to cover Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes. And yeah, once I'm done with Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi live streams and the Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes videos, I'm done with Sengoku Basara for now, right? We're going to see more Sengoku Basara content probably next year, starting in 2025 with I'm going to do a retrospective of the entirety of Sengoku Basara 3, so look forward to that. Until then, once I'm done with Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi and 2 Heroes, I'm going to play other games and make other videos so that I don't burn myself out with Sengoku Basara videos or play Sengoku Basara all day, right? Because it is, I'm not gonna lie, it is starting to burn me out constantly playing Sengoku Basara. But the good news is, though I still enjoyed making Sengoku Basara content, don't worry about that. I still enjoy it, and streaming Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi has been a lot of fun. It's just that I had to endure 5 more streams, right? I can take that. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? It's absolutely free. Subscribe to my second channel as well, Body Profar Playthroughs. If you want to hang out with me and the boys and the girls, we have a community Discord server. Link to that Discord server is in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!